guys, today I'm back to film a haul. November has been kind of a difficult month, but you know, I still managed to do some shopping. But just to kind of sum it up, my son ended up getting a respiratory viral infection and then it just kind of spread. So I have been sick with it for about 3 weeks. He was sick with it for about 2. And it has just been really awful. It's really, really bad. I'm finally starting to kind of get over it now. The only problem I have is my ear is super congested, and his ended in an ear infection, so I'm kind of wondering if that's how mine is going to end too. I really hope not, because I've never actually had an ear infection, but I've heard that they're pretty horrible, so I really hope it doesn't end that way. But we'll see. Anyways, I've also had to work kind of a lot with it being the holidays and stuff, so I just really haven't had time to upload or really film anything either. Like last week I had to work, I call it Black Thursday, but I had to work Black Thursday, Black Friday, and Super Saturday, and a couple days earlier in the week. So I mean, it was a really busy week last week. So I didn't have much time to upload anything. So I am a little bit behind on videos, and you'll kind of see that because there's one I think I filmed from like the middle of the month that is just now going to be going up. So it is what it is. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started. There's one weekend in particular that was kind of bad this month, and not really that bad, but like it was the employee appreciation sale, and then it also was the Sephora VIB sale. And I kind of had to pick one or the other because I haven't, before the holidays started, I wasn't really working a lot, so I didn't have a ton of money just to spend on makeup. So I kind of had to pick between the Ulta employee appreciation sale or the Sephora VIB sale. And there were, you know, some things I wanted from Sephora, but nothing that bad that really couldn't wait until, you know, next year. The only thing I wanted, I would say that I had to get now would be like the Sugar Fresh, the little lip balms. They always have the little mini sets, and I love the mini. I don't really like the full-size ones because they're just too big around in my opinion. So I'm kind of sad I missed out on that, but I mean, it's not a huge deal. So the only other things I think I wanted were some Kat Von D lipsticks and some Bite Beauty lipsticks. Those I can get anytime. So not a huge deal. So anyways, this is everything I got from the Ulta Employee Appreciation Sale. Our discount is usually 25%, and then for this particular weekend it was 35%, so that was pretty nice. I didn't really pick up a whole lot though, I feel like. I didn't go overboard. Usually I kinda do, and I definitely noticed some of my coworkers do. So first things first, Real Techniques was 50% off, and I'd been kind of wanting to pick up some of their newer brushes. And this is one of the newer ones that they've released. This is the Sculpting brush. I've only used this once, and I am kind of amazed by it already. I remember the first time I used it, I was just contouring with it, and over here, my contour was just perfection. It was like a sharp contour, but like not too sharp. It was just perfect. However, when I did this side, it was a little softer and not as perfect, but it was still pretty good. So I'm really excited to use this brush again in the future. It seems like it's going to be really nice. I kind of want to try it for some other things too, like maybe blush a little bit and just kind of see how it works. But so far, I really like that one. The other thing I purchased was a set. This is, I think it's like the Eyes Starter Kit. It comes in a black case, but I just wasn't crazy about this black case. I'm just going to keep it with the rest of my other makeup brushes anyways, so I'm going to toss that out. But this is supposedly the, I think, it's this angled brow brush. I think it's a little too big and maybe a little too flimsy to be a brow brush, but I will definitely use it for other things. I don't know, it also kind of seems, I don't know, on camera it doesn't look very thick, but in person it just seems a little thick too. It's just not maybe the perfect brow brush in my opinion, so I will find another use for it. I'm sure I'll use it. There's also this was the fine liner brush. This one, I feel like I have quite a few of these just from like Sigma and stuff, but I feel like I've seen more people use the Real Techniques one, so I'm excited to try this one out as well. This one I have used a lot. This is the Accent brush. It is just a really tiny little brush. I've used this for the lower lash line. I've used it a lot for the inner corners. Kat Von D Thunderstruck eyeshadow is just one of my favorite inner corner highlights, and I love using that with this brush. It's such a good shadow and such a good brush. So I already love that one. And then these two I haven't used yet, but I have been pretty excited to try them. I just haven't figured out what I want to do with them yet. This one says it's the base shadow brush. I don't know. I mean, I guess I could see using it for that. I've also kind of wanted to use it in my outer V and crease a little bit because since it's kind of pointed, I feel like that might be kind of nice. So I'm excited to try it out and see how it ends up working best for me. And then this is the last one. This is the Deluxe Crease Brush. And this is just like a huge, fluffy, rounded kind of brush. And this I was actually kind of buying again for a different purpose. A lot of my Urban Decay shadows are very pigmented and kind of metallic looking, and sometimes I just want them to be a little softer, a little more diffused. And I feel like this would work really well for just kind of diffusing them on the lid and them not being so metallic and so kind of in your face, and being a little more softer and diffused. So I'm kind of going to try that out for that, and for, I guess I'll try it in the crease. It's just an interesting kind of brush, I guess, for the crease. So I'm excited to try those out. I've only tried a couple of those brushes and I haven't really played with the last two very much yet. So next is this Neutrogena Ultra Light Cleansing Oil. I'm almost out of my Purity, Philosophy Purity one, and I love the Philosophy Purity one. I've talked about it before, but I'm almost out and I just didn't feel like paying, I think it's like $25 for the Philosophy one. I just didn't feel like paying that much for it, so I decided to go ahead and try some cheaper alternatives. I was going to try E-Close, there was another brand, and then there was Neutrogena, and the Neutrogena one just won me over on the smell. I'm not going to lie, it just smells like cherry chapstick or cherry candy. It is just really, really nice smelling. I haven't got to try it yet because I'm still working on the Philosophy one, but I mean, that'll be gone soon, and I love the fact that this has a pump. I think that's going to work a little bit better than the Purity one, which is like, I don't have anything near me like it, but it's got like a flip lid almost, and then you just squeeze it out. So, oh, kind of like the Bath & Body Works ones, like it just flips up like that, and then you squeeze it out. So, I don't know, I feel like the pump is probably going to work a little bit better, so we'll kind of see how that goes. Also, I mentioned before with my cleansing oils, I usually use makeup remover wipes. So I picked up these because I really wasn't happy with the Pacifica ones. They're kind of what I was looking for, but they're kind of not. I wanted a drier makeup remover wipe to use with the cleansing oils. And they are definitely drier, but I don't know. They're just really small, and I kind of just wasn't liking the smell and everything with them. So these are the Aveeno Positively Radiant Makeup Removing Wipes. I've used these a couple times on their own without a cleansing oil, and they are amazing. They are really nice makeup remover wipes. So I would definitely purchase these again in the future. The only complaint I have is there's 25 wipes in here, and I think when I got them before my discount and everything, they were $5.99. They were on sale for $5.99, and I feel like there's other wipes out there for that same price that are, you know, like 30 wipes or whatever, so you get a little bit more for your money. It's not a huge deal, but I mean, with makeup remover wipes, you go through them so fast. It's nice to get as many as you possibly can. So I do love those. I would get them again. They seem really nice. So next is this Benefit Real Cheeky Party Kit. So the store that I just came from in Madison, they got a brow bar. And I love it, and it's beautiful and fantastic. So they got the whole Benefit line. But the store that I'm working at, we have like nothing. We have like the mascara and their real liner, and that is probably really about it. We did get some of these holiday sets though too, so I decided, you know, I'm not gonna, I mean, I did go back to my old store and look to see if they had some of these blushes, and they didn't. So I just decided to get the kit. And that's kind of the end of this long story that I'm drawing out here. But I decided to go ahead and get the kit. So it has quite a few products in it. It has Dandelion, which is one that I've been really wanting to try. It has Rocketeer in it, which is not at all like NYX Chiffon. I'll talk about that in my November favorites. I'll mention this. There's Sugar Bomb. Hoola Bronzer was the one product in here I was really not happy to see in here. I just didn't want this. But the last time I used it, it was actually pretty nice. So I might have to take back my hatred for that product. Coralista is in here, and then you get their real mascara, their real liner, and the Benefit What's Up highlighter too. So I've used everything in here. and I have to say I really like all of it. I'm pleasantly surprised. My only complaint would be they are kind of small. Let's just take it out and show you guys really quick. They are kind of small, so I feel like sometimes some of my fluffier blush brushes, it's a little hard to kind of concentrate on one shade. It comes in like a metal tin. It comes with a book with like kind of, I don't know, I don't want to say directions, but you know what I mean, like ideas of how you could use the stuff. My plastic sheet, there's a plastic sheet that tells you the names and stuff. Mine is like really hard to get out all the time, but that is what it looks like. And I just feel like they're not bad, but I mean, they could be a little bigger. My other complaint is, and this is really stupid, so it's not a huge deal, is I really don't like the packaging. I don't know, it's not bad, but I don't know. Not a huge fan of the colors and stuff, I guess, but Benefit usually has really cute packaging, and I can totally overlook it for the fact that these blushes in here are really nice. They have a really fragrant smell to them too, which is not something I was expecting, but I kind of like it. I think if you're super sensitive to fragrance, you might not like that so much, but I don't mind it, so I don't regret this. This I actually got with my birthday coupon too, so this I only paid like $16 for. Like, I got it for super, super cheap, and it's originally $42. So that was probably the best deal I got. So next is another birthday thing. I just want to mention this quick. This is the Bare Minerals Marvelous Moxie Lip Gloss in Birthday Babe. I don't love Bare Minerals glosses. I think I've talked about this before. They're not bad. I'm just not a fan of them. There's just other things out there I like better. So this is in Birthday Babe. I'll show you the color really quick, but it's peachy coral color, and I feel like it looks a lot like the Buxom Debbie gloss that I just finished. So this is going to be in Project Pan next year, just because I decided why not go ahead and pan it. Their Moxie and the Buxom formula are very, very similar. And if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure that Buxom is made by Bare Minerals. I'm pretty sure. I feel like it used to say Buxom by Bare Minerals, and now I don't necessarily see that on their packaging as much. Now I just kind of see Buxom. So, but I feel like these are very, very similar formulas. So another thing I got is the Ulta Brow Tint, and I got this in light. Of course, I got it as a dupe for my Benefit, dropping things, my Benefit Gimme Brow. This is about $21, $22, so it can be pretty pricey. And it just doesn't last a super long time. I would say it lasts like 3 to 6 months, kind of depending on how much and how often I use it. But this also doesn't really feel like it tames my brow hairs as well as other brow gels. I love it because it tints them and it's a quick, easy way to fill them in, but it just doesn't seem like it holds the brow hairs. This one, the wand is really similar. It's again a little tiny, wand, but the color is a lot darker, so it almost looks like a really light brown on me. So I kind of have to, I don't know, find ways to kind of lighten it up a little bit. But the other thing is this one actually holds my brow hairs in place, so I can't complain too much because it does everything I want it to. It's just the color is slightly off. But I feel like this is going to last a lot longer too because it's a lot bigger. And I think it's got more product in it. Yeah, it seems like it has more product in it. Yes, it definitely does. So I'm excited that I got this one because I feel like this will be something I can definitely keep using, whereas this is just, I love it. It's just got some issues with it. So that is what I got. This was kind of a impulse purchase. I don't know why I got these. I just was really drawn to them. I have never seen them before. The Ulta store that I came from didn't have these, and the new Ulta that I was working at did, and I was like, oh, I've never seen those before and I really want to try them. So these are the F&B Artisan Bath Fizzies. So this one is in Rose Garden, so it's white and then it's got little pieces of like rose petal in them. So I'm really excited to try these because I've never seen these, but they are all natural, no parabens, and no animal testing. It's an 8 oil ingredient rich moisturizing bath fizzy. simply submerge in bath water. Simply submerging in bath water will activate it. But the rose garden one, it smells really, really good. And then the other one I got is a little bit more kind of fruity and stuff. This one is rainbow sherbet. And this one I think has like little sprinkles, it looks like, in it, which is really cute. So, oh, this one smells so good. It's like, I don't know, it reminds me of a Starbucks drink. I can't think of what it is right now, but it smells really, really good. So those I'm excited to try. I don't really take baths though, so I'm gonna have to like make myself, like I take showers, I don't take baths. So I'm gonna have to like make myself try to take a bath to use those because I'm excited by those. And then last but certainly not least, and definitely my favorite purchase of this whole thing, is the Anastasia self-made palette. So I really debated about this for a long time about whether I wanted to get this or not. Anastasia shadows are really fantastic quality. They're amazing. But I just really didn't feel super inspired when I first bought this palette. So this is what it looks like. I have used pretty much every shade in here. There's a couple I haven't really used these for very much yet. I've used like this pink one and the gray one, but I haven't really used the green or the black. But everything else I've pretty much used in here. And they are all fantastic and beautiful and wonderful. You know, the typical great Anastasia palettes. But I was a little nervous at first, but now I'm really glad I took the plunge and got it because I've been really enjoying this palette. I used it for Thanksgiving and stuff, and it was beautiful. I used it yesterday and was in love with it. I've used it pretty much every day since I got it. I've had to make myself stop, of course, because there's Project Pan and other things that I have to use, but I did try to like use at least one shadow from it pretty much every day that I bought it. So this has been my like favorite purchase. And that is it. Like I said, I didn't go too overboard. I usually kind of, you know, splurge a little more, buy a little more. But I kind of reeled myself in. It's holiday time, so I really don't feel like I need to be buying myself anything. Like I should just wait until after Christmas, because I get gift cards and that kind of thing, and I just want to be spending my money on Christmas presents for other people. However, I did buy a ColourPop order. It's a very small ColourPop order, but I might do a little haul video for that too, because it is talking about some of their new products, and I just kind of want to get your guys' opinions on a couple things from them. So anyways, that'll probably be up later in December. I know my October empties is probably going to go up before this video, and then I'm going to have to film Project Pan and that kind of stuff too, so that should be up soon as well. So I will see you guys next time. Bye.